Assalamu alaikum, my dear friends and fellows. How are you? I welcome you here on my training channel. My name is Abdul Khalik. My dear friend, look, we want our life to become a comfortable one. We want our life to become an easy one. We want to enjoy our life. We want our life to become better in every sense. And that is quite natural. We must be trying to do all that. So, but I have noticed that those people who are trying to become comfortable momentarily, those people who are trying to earn, who are trying to provide themselves, maximum number of facilities on time, immediately, those people who are found making merry, enjoying, and they people, their life ultimately, later on, their life become unhappy, uncomfortable. Why? Because there is a kind of conflict between the momentary comforts and between the comforts of the long term. And what all we can do is we can save the one thing and not the both of these things. Either we have to work hard, either we have to keep working, either we have to stay out of the comfort, or we will lose our comfort in the long run. Why? Because those people who are seen eating the food which makes them happy momentarily, but later on it has been seen and noticed that their life become upset, and then that their health become upset, and they are no more able to enjoy their life at all. In the same manner, there are people who are working hard during their studies, people who are working hard during their business time, and these people reap far better, far more results as compared to those people who are actually who are unable to maintain a kind of discipline. So my dear friends and fellows, it is the comfort zone, it is the comfort zone, and I think which does not allow us to become a more productive person. It is the comfort zone which does not allow us to lead even a better life. So I think and I believe that if at all we want to make our life comfortable in the long run, if at all we want to make our life better in the long term, then one thing is needed, and this one thing is that we should be ready to step out of the comfort zone, and that is very 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 important indeed. So my dear friends and fellows, there are certain things which are so much important. Why stepping out of the comfort zone is promotes your learning and makes you a far more productive person. So there are several things. First of all, it is engaging in unusual situations. Engaging in the unusual situation increases one's capacity to learn and adopt to unforeseen circumstances. Yes, engaging in unusual circumstances increasing one's capacity to learn and adopt to unforeseen circumstances. So we can imagine that if at all there are certain unforeseen circumstances, I can only adjust myself, I can only feel comfortable, I can only feel okay there if at all I keep myself out of the comfort zone. Number two, individuals more likely to step out of their comfort zone show higher efficiency and low anxiety. Yes, individuals more likely to step outside their comfort zone show higher efficacy and low anxiety. All of us want to become highly efficacy. We people want to become a person with a higher efficacy and low anxiety. It is very important to keep out of the comfort zone, to stay out of the comfort zone. The third is there is a limit to how far people should be pushed out of their comfort zone, before it becomes damaging. So this is one caution which we need to understand. There is a limit to how far people should be pushed out of their comfort zone before it becomes damaging. So that is a kind of caution. Now there is a very important takeaway. The psychological benefits of stepping outside one's comfort zone are profound. That is something which I think we need to keep in our mind. We need to keep it ingrained upon our mind. And this thing is that the psychological benefits of stepping outside one's comfort zone are profound. So very, very important, because psychological benefits, because psychological health, because the psychological fitness, that is something which is desperately and direly needed by each and everybody else. And now the last point which I want to share is, actually it is expanding of your comfort zone. As far stepping out of the comfort zone is concerned, on the one hand it leads to higher efficacy and lower anxiety on the one hand. Now it is, and now there is another thing which will I will like to explain, because that is very beneficial, highly useful item and point here. This is, it is actually expanding your comfort zone. How? Let me explain it, because it is precious point. Say that you don't like to eat certain thing, but you make a decision, since you want to come out of the comfort zone, that from now onward I shall be eating those things which earlier I didn't like. I will be meeting those people which I earlier didn't like to meet. I will be visiting those places which I earlier didn't like to visit. I will be, so I think once we start practicing it, what will happen after some of the time, what will happen, whatever we didn't like to eat, now we are enjoying and we are okay and comfortable in that. We are meeting those people we didn't like to meet, but we have made a decision that I shall keep meeting these people. Now we feel comfortable with them. Earlier we were feeling very uncomfortable to visit certain places, but now we are feeling comfortable by visiting those places. It is so important, it is so beneficial, it is so useful. So I think it is the most important thing ever, for the two reasons. And for the two types of results. One is to increasing our efficacy, and the other is lowering our anxiety just by practicing one thing. So that's all from me at the moment. Thank you very much.